Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Finn and Grace's face-off continues with Steffi's better half, lobbing an accusation at Dr. Buckingham. And this time, it's not just personal, it's explosive, humiliating, and dangerously close to blowing the entire Buckingham family out of Los Angeles society. For good. It all began innocently enough, a glance, a comment, a suspicion. But Dr. John Finnegan is no fool. He's dealt with more than enough manipulation from his own birth mother, Sheila Carter, to now when someone is hiding behind a mask. So when Grace Buckingham strutted back into Forrester territory, with her polished words and haughty stares, Finn took notice. At first, he kept quiet, not wanting to stir drama unnecessarily. But now, after weeks of watching Grace meddle in Paris's life, influence Carter subtly, and whisper her way into privileged conversations, Finn has had enough. The scene unfolds at Forrester Creations during what was supposed to be a calm meeting about wellness initiatives for the company staff. Grace, ever the opportunist, made a surprise visit to offer insights as a medical professional, but Finn immediately clocked the visit for what it was: another desperate attempt to insert herself into lives where she no longer belonged. With Steffi absent for a business trip, and Ridge occupied with Brooke drama, Finn seized the moment, and this time, he wasn't pulling punches. In front of stunned Forrester staff and a couple of interns unfortunate enough to witness the drama, Finn looked Grace dead in the eyes and said, "You're not here for the company. You're here to manipulate. Again. Just like you did to Carter. Just like you've always done to Paris." The silence was thunderous. Grace tried to retort with a tight-lipped, condescending smile. But Finn didn't stop there. "You're a fraud, Dr. Buckingham," he added, twisting the nickname that had already started circulating among employees. "You parade around with your degrees and concern, but everything you touch turns into a web of control and guilt. You're not protecting your daughter. You're controlling her. There's a difference." Grace, taken aback but still unwilling to show weakness, snapped back. "How dare you question my credentials or my intentions? I've worked too hard." But Finn interrupted, his voice steady and cutting. "Exactly. You've worked too hard. On appearances. On covering up your past. On disguising manipulation as motherly care. It's not going to work anymore." What made the moment so intense wasn't just the words, it was the visible shift in power. Grace, who often stood confidently above others, was suddenly being stripped bare by someone younger, morally centered, and emotionally sharp. And Finn wasn't doing it for revenge. He was doing it for Paris. For weeks, Paris has been spiraling, emotionally torn between loyalty to her mother and her desire for autonomy. She has come to Steffi in confidence, revealing how Grace pressures her, guilt-trips her, and uses every opportunity to cast doubt on Paris's decisions. From love life to career, Grace has her fingerprints on every failed or strained choice. And now, Finn is trying to do what no one else has dared: hold Grace accountable. Backed into a corner, Grace did what she always does: deflected. She accused Finn of trying to turn Paris against her. She implied he was projecting unresolved issues from his toxic relationship with Sheila onto her. And she even dragged Steffi into it, suggesting the Forresters had always looked down on outsiders. But Finn stood firm. "I've made peace with my past," he told her quietly. "Can you say the same?" And with that, Grace turned and stormed out of Forrester Creations, her high heels echoing like a retreating thunderstorm. But her rage wasn't just about humiliation, it was fear. Fear that her secrets, her control, and her illusion of power are finally unraveling. In the days to come, this confrontation will ripple through multiple storylines. Carter, now feeling torn and manipulated, may finally confront Grace about their blurred past. Paris, feeling seen for the first time in a long time, might finally pull away from her mother's grasp. And Grace, she's either about to crumble or come back with vengeance in her eyes, because in the bold and the beautiful, no character goes down without a fight. But this time, Grace may have underestimated just how bold Finn really is.